Hi. If you're thinking about preparing for JEE or its foundation, you must have heard from your parents, relatives, neighbors, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, chacha, chachi, taya, tai, nana, nani, dudwala, chaiwala, panwala, and your bai that it looks somewhat like this. You need to mug up a whole lot of stuff from loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of books. Well, you're wrong. किताबें नहीं चाटनी पड़ती रोज. So when you come to Zeal, you don't just get to know the science behind it, you get to see the science behind it. By the way, that is our founder. And this is Bernoulli's principle. And that's not all. You get to do a whole lot of fun stuff like this. But seriously guys, is this method of teaching even good? Does it even work? Well, guys, introduce yourselves. Guys, introduce yourselves. I am Satya from Reliance Foundation School and I have cleared NSCJS. My name is Pranav Jagadale. I am from APJ School and I have cleared NSCJS. So you see, freaking works. Well, you see, we're not gonna give you loads of books because our material will be an all-comprehensive material.
Please try again.
How much is our material? Let's see. Let's meet our content writer.
Sup, man? We believe in technology, man.
And well, like every other coaching institute, I'm not gonna tell you that we have the best faculty who have helped thousands of students get into IIT and all that shit. What? It's true? I don't like Coke. So welcome to Zeal, where learning is fun and the party is always on.
Rajbangshi, and I would like to share the good news that Zeal Academy has secured the #1 position in the Purple Comet Maths Olympiad, and I am glad to be a part of this. Himanshu sir guided us throughout the timeline of this competition and gave us practice problems and past year papers which I solved diligently. Also, my preparation for RMO and INMO helped me a lot. For future aspirants, I would like to recommend books like Problem Primer and Pre-College Mathematics for Olympiads, which were very helpful. And finally, I would like to thank all my teachers for giving me this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Abhinandan Mohanty, a student of Zen Education and Learning. I'm very happy and proud to share that we have secured the first position in Purple Comet Maths Olympiad 2020. We were able to achieve this feat under the able guidance of Himanshu sir. I concentrated on solving past year papers and learning some new topics related to the Math Olympiad. For those who wish to venture out in this world of Math Olympiad, my suggestion would be to have a great amount of interest in this subject. Lastly, I would also thank the team of Zeal for providing us this opportunity to showcase our talent. Thank you.
The cameraman can move any which way he or she likes, but the camera will not move. Okay, and I'll show you the difference between the two, right? So in this video now, you see that the person is walking with gimbal and without the gimbal. So without the gimbal picture, you can see that every movement of the hand, every movement now is climbing the stairs, every movement is also recorded in the camera, whereas the one with the gimbal, you see that it's absolutely smooth. Right? Now, how is this happening? How is this done? So let me show you how this gimbal operates. So all you do, this is the gimbal, right? All you do is you fix the camera on the gimbal, okay? And then you can move the gimbal any which way you want. So the guy is switching on the gimbal, and now he can move the handle any which way he wants, right? Look at the camera. The camera is absolutely super steady. It does not move at all. Right? So what is this? Is this magic, or is this just some gears and levers? No, it is more complicated than that. Inside the gimbal is something called a gyroscope. And this gyroscope is nothing but a rotating disc. It is rotating very fast. And because of its rotation, it has a property called angular momentum. And it does not want this angular momentum to change. And because this quantity, angular momentum, does not change, the orientation of the camera also does not change, right? So let me show you what is inside the gimbal, right? So we have a gyroscope. So the professor is making the thing go round and round, and now the professor is pointing the gyroscope in a particular direction, okay? So this is the rotation, and now the professor will pick the whole thing up, move it every which way, and just look at the needle. Just look at the needle attached to that disc, that rotating disc. It does not go anywhere. Okay, it does not go anywhere. In fact, this is the mechanism with which they fly planes. Now they know once the gyroscope is running what is the true direction, and then they can actually fly planes according to this. So this device is there inside a plane also. And it is there inside a gimbal also, okay? So this quantity called angular momentum is not being changed here for some reason. We'll see that reason later on. And because it is not being changed, therefore the orientation of that needle is not being changed. Therefore the orientation of the camera.
There is no other arrangement. How arrangement of URR is related to this problem? Didn't I say this is a path? Jack told his father. Yes. If you look at this set, which contains these three arrangements, it can be easily connected to another set where I can write this is the first path, this is the second path, and this is the third path. Now you're getting the idea, don't you? This is set A, this is set B. I wanted to count the number of elements in this set, the cardinality of this set. And what I did, I framed a different question. In how many ways I can arrange two R's and one U? Answer came out to be this. Answer is 3. But since there is one-to-one correspondence, look, there is one-to-one correspondence. What is a one-to-one correspondence? Every element of this set, every one element of this set is related to one element of this set. Right? This is bijection for you, isn't it? So how do you solve a combinatorics problem, a PNC problem using bijection?
Hi, my name is Shaurya Pandey, and I attempted the IIT JEE 2016 and I cleared it with a rank of 45. I started preparing for IIT JEE 2 years ago after the 10th board examinations. The subject that I found the most difficult was physics, but Kunal Pathak sir was an excellent teacher who guided me very well, due to which I could get a very good score in physics in the JEE examination. So the time for which I devoted my studies every day was varied. So whenever I had a coaching, I used to study for 3 or 4 hours that day, apart from the coaching timings. And if I did not have a coaching class, I used to study for 7 or 8 hours that day. If I had a doubt, I used to mark those questions, and the next coaching class, whenever I had it, I used to ask it to the respective teachers. So maths has been my favorite subject since standard 9. So Himanshu sir, I first met him when I was in 11th standard, and he has taught me the subject so well that I've immensely grown my passion for the subject in the last 2 years. And he has also helped me in the mathematics Olympiad, due to which I successfully bagged the bronze medal in the International Mathematics Olympiad. My JEE preparation, I was so interested in mathematics that I forgot about the other subjects, physics and chemistry, and I never focused on them as much as I focused on mathematics. So that's one thing I would have changed my preparation. I would have given more time to chemistry and physics. The advice that I would give to students who are starting their JEE preparation or are in the middle of their JEE preparation is that you should not have backlogs. Try to complete whatever is being taught that day itself, and always ask doubts, always remain curious in your preparation.
Hi, I'm Sriram. I cleared JEE in 2016 with the All India rank of 92. I started preparing ITJEE 2 years before it, around after my board exams. I found chemistry, especially inorganic chemistry, slightly difficult. But all subjects were sort of equal to me. If I had to pick one, I'd choose chemistry. Such, I didn't have fixed time. I would like if it was a day where I had coaching, then I would spend about 4 to 5 hours. Or else, if it was not a day of coaching, then it would depend on my mood. Whenever I had a doubt in maths, I would just circle that question, or else write it in my notebook, and then I would approach Himanshu sir when I had a coaching day to get it out solved. So Himanshu sir would generally solve my questions. So I have never faced any doubt which could not be solved, or which was perennial doubt. I never had such doubts. So Himanshu sir is quite good at solving such things. Kunal Pathak sir played a big part in helping me explore the subject of physics, and he has always supported me for even physics Olympiads by taking extra classes and such. My favorite teacher was Kunal sir. He would always encourage me to study more, not just the syllabus, and also he had a unique way of approaching problems, and even the whole subject of physics itself. So I'm greatly thankful to Kunal sir for this opportunity. About my preparation, I would have studied maths more than chemistry, since maths was kind of a natural field for me when during JEE. But but because I was slightly weak in chemistry, I think I devoted too much time for that. So perhaps I should have studied maths. Students studying under Kunal sir or Himanshu sir to always stay up to date with the class and not fall behind, and whenever possible ask your doubts to Himanshu sir and Kunal sir. So that helps a lot, because you are on the same page as them, so you'll get to explore the subject more, and you'll get a more thorough hold on the subject.
Everybody, my name is Rajesh. I am the father of Ayush Rajesh. In the recently concluded JEE Mains 2020 examination, my son secured an All India rank of 115. My son Ayush has been attending the coaching classes with zeal under the non-integrated program for the last 2 years. To all the parents of children who are aspiring to crack competitive examinations, here is my piece of advice to all of you.
Go.
As parents, we have to concentrate on three very important things: time management, stress management, and health. Now, on time management, please ensure that your children are able to devote time to both leisure and work. It's equally important for them to enjoy the leisure time. Now, on health, please make sure that your children have the right diet and they have proper 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because that is very important for their entire well-being. And on stress management, please realize that every child has his or her own learning curve, and no two children are one and the same. And therefore, they need to enjoy this journey of acquiring knowledge and not just be chasing end goals. So that is our job as parents, to ensure these three factors are met in balance. More than 2 years ago, when I had to make the choice of enrolling my son in a coaching institute, I had the option of a very big branded institution on the one hand, and perhaps a relatively lesser known Zeal on the other hand. I chose to enroll my son in Zeal because when I actually came to meet the teachers over there, I could sense a certain warmth in the teachers, and I could feel that the teachers would spend a lot of personal time with their students. And I don't have any regrets whatsoever that I enrolled my son in Zeal. He has had a wonderful journey in the last 2 years. Zeal has some of the best teachers, the most experienced of them. If I have to name a few, KP sir, Himanshu sir, Binani sir, and many more. The one thing that I always used to hear my son say when he came back from the coaching institute was, he is enjoying the process of acquiring knowledge, and that is what mattered the most to him, not the end goal of getting into IIT or BITS, or for that matter any other institution. Therefore, I'm very happy for my son that he has reached a milestone at this point in time, and there is yet another milestone that he has to achieve on the 27th of September, which is the JEE Advanced. And with the blessings and the guidance of all the teachers, I'm very confident that my son will be able to crack the advanced examinations as well. I would take this opportunity to thank the entire teaching staff and the support staff in Zeal for the huge amount of encouragement and the support that they have given both to the students and to the parents.
It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce Mr. Kunal Pathak, known as KP Sir. He is the Director of Zeal, Zeen Education and Learning, and HOD of Physics. The veteran is teaching physics for past 20 years. KP Sir did his graduation from IIT Dhanbad and started teaching immediately after that. He, with his vast knowledge in subject, has taught in various institutes across country and produced thousands of IITians and International Olympiad medalists. He co-founded Zeal in 2016 with 3 other equally capable partners. Kunal sir.
A very good afternoon to all the parents and students. My name is Kunal Pathak, and I would like to extend a very warm welcome for all of you for joining our little family called Zeal. Over the next few years, we will be trying to guide the students along on their academic journey. One thing that I have always believed is that this foundation course is a very necessary part of the academic journey of any child, and irrespective of the field that they choose in the future, irrespective of their career of the future. Some of the kids may decide to go into commerce, some may decide to go into law, some may decide to go into journalism or other fields. Irrespective of the field that they get into, a very firm grounding of the mathematics and science up till class 10th, I believe, is a necessity for everyone, irrespective of their choice of career. So on that note, we are going to begin this foundation course for the kids in classes 8th, 9th and 10th. We will also be providing support. We will also be teaching for other subjects as well. Our main focus, of course, will be for maths and science. We will try to make maths and science as interesting and as lively and as engaging as possible for the kids, so that the process of learning, it does not become a burden. It becomes an enjoyable activity which the child or which the children look forward to. Again, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you, and I will be available, as well as all the teachers and the staff members. They will be available at all times for your kids, for all queries, academic or non-academic. Once again, I would like to welcome you to our little family of Zeal. Thank you.
Our next speaker is incredibly awesome. Meet Mr. Himanshu Srivastava, known as HM Sir among students. He is the director of Zeal and has more than 10 years of teaching experience in mathematics. He is the HOD of maths. Right after his BTech in 2007, he started working in MNCs. 2 years later, he switched to teaching field as his true passion lies in it. He produced many IITians and Maths Olympiad medalists. Evidently so, in 2016, one of his students won bronze medal in IMO. He co-founded Zeal with his friends in 2016 to fully implement his innovative ideas in teaching. HM sir.
Good afternoon, dear students and parents. You have already heard from Kunal Pathak sir. He told you about the importance of foundation. Now, I am here to tell you a few things about Zeal, the very idea of Zeal on which we have started Zeal. 4 years back, we had some thoughts, we have some ideas. We were discussing those things with each other, but we were not capable of implementing those ideas because that system was not ours. So 4 years back, we started this institute on a very basic idea that every student is special, everybody has got some potential, and everybody can do it. You just have to set a goal, you just have to dream, and we are here to help you out. But remember, if you're dreaming only, if you're not setting a goal, your dream will remain a dream. You have to set a goal. And asking about goals, talking about goals, what it could be. So I will be assuming that all the students listening to me are genuinely interested in maths and science. And if you are, trust me, we are going to provide you a platform right from the very beginning, right from the 7th standard, 8th standard, which will help you in an ultimate goal of getting succeeded in any of the engineering exams or medical exams you're looking at right now, if you are. Well, the idea of foundation, let me tell you about this. I teach mathematics up to JEE level. Sometimes I go beyond JEE level also. I get involved in engineering mathematics as well. In 12th standard only, when I see students getting very fond of learning science and maths, I usually try to expose them to engineering level mathematics as well. And they do it very easily, just because they are genuinely interested. So 4 or 5 years back, when I see these students in 11th standard, what I got to know that I have to explain a very new concept of 11th standard mathematics to these students. And they somehow already have an idea. They already knew it. And I was very surprised. How is this happening? I mean, This is 11th standard trigonometry, this is 11th standard algebra, and you already know it. How is it happening? These students have told us that, look, sir, I've already covered 11th standard mathematics in 10th standard. This came to me as a very big surprise because, 10th standard mathematics, 11th standard mathematics, there's quite a jump. But somehow someone put an extraordinary effort to bridge the gap. And that someone was the foundation team. In foundation, we concentrate, and when I talk about concentration, when I talk about focus, more than 90% focus will be on boards, but the remaining 10% will be on those competitive exams. Have you heard about Olympiads, Maths Olympiads, Science Olympiads, Astronomy Olympiads? Have you heard about American Mathematical Competition? Have you heard about Purple Maths Olympiad? Have you heard about AIME? There's so many exams waiting for you. Maybe you're never exposed to it, maybe you have no idea about it. And how they are going to help you in the cause? Trust me, if you are setting a very big goal, let's say I'm setting a goal to myself, I'm currently in 9th standard, and I want to be an IITian. So the journey is long. You have to wait patiently for next 4 years. What is the best you can do? You can set short-term goals. What could be those short-term goals? Yes, scoring well in your board exams. Then why not scoring well in KVPY, Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana? Why not scoring well in any one of the Olympiads? So who exactly is going to help you in the cause? The foundation team. Because in foundation, we are going to expose you to definitely the content, the relevant content of 8, 9, 10 standard, as well as the content they will ask you in NTSC, the content, the questions, the problems which may occur in any one of the Olympiads. We are going to prepare for everything. And how this will help? This will help in transitioning from 10 to 11th. This will help in JEE preparation. This will help in medical preparation as well. Now, the question arises, okay, everybody is saying the same. How you are going to achieve it? How you are going to do it at Zeal? And why are you different? Well, we are teachers like everybody else. We are going to teach your kid. But the factor which will differentiate Zeal from others is that we are going to involve these kids. Look, if I will teach, any student can understand. If I will try to involve these students in the process of learning, they will learn. So learning and understanding are two different things. You can learn only when you get involved. So that's what I had to say about Zeal. The journey has been awesome, and I wanted to share some results which we have produced in last 4 years, and the reason itself why what should prompt you to join our institute. So in the next video you will see the very reason why you should choose Zeal over others. So that's it from my side. Thanks for listening to me. Thank you very much.
hello everyone. So I have been given this opportunity to talk about Zeal. Teachers at Zeal, they inspire hope. They provide that encouragement which is much needed for the preparations. I must say that the Zeal teachers, they are working for a cause, not for applause. Teachers at Zeal, they put that effort, that extra effort that is needed, which ignites the ability of your child and turns it into accomplishment. What more I can say about the team Zeal? They inspire hope. They instill the love for learning. All in all, thank you, Zeal. Thank you for standing with us and helping us and giving us such wonderful results with our child. Thank you again.
I'm Shaveen Fogart, currently a student of grade 12. I've just graduated 11th. I've been in Zeal for 3 years, 9th, 10th and 11th. In 9th grade, we were given any and all preparation that we asked for any competitive exams that we wished to clear. And we were given preparation for school exams as well. In 10th grade, we were focused mainly on the boards. And in the first 9 months or so, we had finished the entire syllabus, and at the end, we were just giving tests, and it was at least 2 or 3 tests a week. It really, and all of it was in board patterns, so it really helped us improve our writing skills for boards, and taught us how to write 1 marker, 3 marker and 5 markers, and how to prioritize time accordingly. And in 11th grade, my preparation has been going quite well for JEE Mains. I've also registered for a few competitive exams. And yeah, my experience has been pretty good because I was given any and all preparation that I was asked for.
Greetings of the day everyone. This is Tulika Pari, currently a student of 12th standard. I've recently gotten promoted. This is my mother.
Hi, good morning all. This is Sangeeta, Tulika's mother.
And I was a student of the institute in 10th standard. It was a very fun experience speaking overall. We had consistent doubt solving sessions, tests, practice sessions for not just the boards but competitive exams as well. And it really helped me a lot. So I would like to express my gratitude to the teachers for the same. And yeah, wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Neeraj Kapoor, father of Pratiksha Kapoor. She is there with me. She has done her class 10th in Zeal Foundation. 9th and 10th was a very good journey as far as we understand as a parent. When we watched her going through the course structure. She will further explain on what she went through.
Throughout the journey, whichever test it was, there were 2 elements to it. First, frequent tests were being conducted, and more than the test, the thing was that whatever the test was, we had discussions and doubt discussions, which was very important. And for the boards, on the other hand, whichever test we wrote, it was corrected then and there with our mistakes being told to us on the spot. So that helped us not to repeat that mistake again and go on attempting more of the tests, knowing what not to do. And because the pattern of board exam is repetitive, it was really helpful during the due day. So thank you to the whole team.
I also would like to thank the whole team of Zeal, the kind of doubt session they have taken for my child. It brought her confidence up for her further examinations, and my sincere thanks to Zeal Academy for all the support they have given to my child.
Thank you, sir. A very good afternoon to all the parents. My name is Shashank Mishra and I teach chemistry here at Zeal. So, अभी हम बात करने वाले हैं कि जो हमारा academic session है, हम इसमें करने क्या वाले हैं. So, the whole session is divided into 3 parts, which I call as phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. So, ये जो पहला phase 1 है, ये पहले 3 महीने तक हम इसमें बच्चों के साथ मेहनत करते हैं, बच्चों के साथ पढ़ाई करते हैं, and we focus to solve the NCERTs solve the exemplars and write a lot, understand a lot, and जो भी पिछले साल की गलतियाँ थी या जो भी पिछले साल के concepts थे जो बच्चों को clear नहीं थे, we try to work very hard with the students so that all the things which have been holding our students वो सारी चीज़ें clear हो जाएं. Now ये जो 3 महीने होते हैं इसमें जब भी हम कोई भी चैप्टर पढ़ा रहे हैं या जब भी हम कोई भी टॉपिक ख़त्म करते हैं तो हम 3 चीज़ों से बच्चों को हेल्प करने की कोशिश करते हैं. व्हाट आर दीज 3 थिंग्स? सो किसी भी टॉपिक के एंड होने के बाद वी गो फॉर अ टॉपिक वाइज टेस्ट विच हेल्प्स अस टू मेक श्योर दैट कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ नहीं छूटी है जो बच्चे को समझ में नहीं आई है. अदर देन दीज टॉपिक वाइज टेस्ट वी ऑल्सो गिव टाइम बाउंड असाइनमेंट्स. नाउ व्हाट डू आई मीन बाय टाइम बाउंड? So there's a date mentioned on the assignments and the student is supposed to submit the assignments before these dates, and in case if he fails to do so, we inform you via text and call. Now we are done with the topic wise test, we are done with the assignments. Now after every month ends we go for a monthly test. Now what happens in these monthly tests? Whatever we have taught in the 1 month, be it physics, chemistry, biology or mathematics, we conduct a test, and the syllabus of that test is whatever we have taught in the whole month. And what is the pattern of this test? It is in the subjective format, so that the kid is writing and we are making sure that he has the understanding of the concepts as well as he is able to present those concepts in a way which is required by the schools and the boards. Now this thing, the combination of topic wise test, the assignments and the monthly test, this runs for 3 months. And after these 3 months, what we do, we conduct a test which we call as major test or cumulative assessment. Now this test, the syllabus of this test is whatever we have taught in the last 3 months. This test is in the objective format. जो भी पहले के टेस्ट हुए, जो भी पहले के असाइनमेंट्स थे, सारे सब्जेक्टिव टेस्ट में थे, बट 3 महीने के बाद जो ये टेस्ट होता है जिसमें हमने अभी तक जो भी कुछ पढ़ाया है, everything is asked in an objective format. And why this? So that the students get an idea about the kind of questions which are asked in the Olympiads. Now after this monthly, this major test is done, we call for a PTM. And in this PTM, we share the feedback, we update the parents about the progress the kids have made, we update the parents with the problem they are facing, we update the parents about what we expect the students to do. And what do I mean by that? So there are some students who if they work hard, they can excel really well in the various Olympiads. And there are some kids who should work hard but they don't, because somehow they lack motivation. And this PTM is a one-on-one conversation with them to make sure that they do justice with their talent. And how do we do that? So we share the data which we have accumulated in the past 3 months in terms of their frequency of doing the assignments within time, their marks in the test, and the mistakes they are making in the written format. So after this major assessment, after this PTM, we split the batches into portions, one which we call as Olympiad batch and one which we call as normal school batch. Now I said normal school batch and Olympiad batch, so it should not be thought कि हम जो है स्कूल बैच में कम पढ़ाते हैं या ओलंपियाड बैच में ज़्यादा पढ़ाते हैं. The level, the syllabus, the course, the time, everything is same in both the batches. The only difference is in the Olympiad batches, the amount of questions is a bit high, the level of questions is a bit high, and the nature is a bit rigorous in the school batch. Now, whatever was happening in the first 3 months in terms of topic-wise test, in terms of assignments, and in terms of monthly test, that continues for the next 4 months in this phase 2. And in the month of October, all the major Olympiads are conducted, and our idea is to make sure that the students who are appearing, who are willing to appear for the Olympiads, they are thoroughly done with the whole syllabus, so that they don't face any difficulty in the Olympiads, which of course will be conducted in the October and which are at a higher level than the normal school standard. Now, after the Olympiads are done, after the October month ends, what we do, we again go for a major assessment. And this time, the same thing happens. Whatever we have studied, whatever we have taught in the last 7 months, we ask everything in the objective format. And again, after this major assessment, we call the parents. And this PTM, this second PTM is very sweet, very short, very crispy, because we just update you that whatever the progress kid has made, whatever the faults they have made, and whatever the issues which are persisting where we both have to work together. Now, after this October, these two batches, which I call the school batches and the Olympiad batches, these two are merged, and the single focus which we have is practice, practice and practice. And kaise? In the written form. Why? Because after this Olympiad, I think around November end or December mid, the pre-boards are announced for the class 10th, and the school exams are very, very close for the class 8th and 9th. And we always face this issue with very bright students, that they know a lot, they have a very good understanding of the subject, but the problem which they face is they are not able to write it properly on a piece of paper. And of course, on which they will be brutally judged. So what do? We work very closely, very extensively with all the students for the next 1, 2 or 3 months, whatever be the time between the October end and the date on which their exam starts. And this practice is totally in the written format. And all the faculties, all the teachers are available throughout the time of the classes, throughout the week. And what we expect from the students as well as parents, that they write the paper, they attempt the paper, as many paper as they want, and we check those papers in front of the students, with the students, and we give them the feedback that what are the areas which they need to improve on. And the major concerns which have been very consistent in the last 5-6 years is, first, writing issue, second, elaboration issue, third, marking issue in the diagrams, fourth, the diagrams itself. So we hope and we believe that if the last 3 months are utilized properly, I think these issues which are a major roadblock in attaining good marks, be it boards or be it schools, can be easily overcome. So this was the overall brief of whatever we do in the 1 year, in the upcoming 1 year. I'll repeat again, there are 3 phases. Phase 1, which runs for 3 months, phase 2, which runs for 4 months, and phase 3, which runs till the exams are concluded. I hope I was very clear in communicating these academic nitty-gritties. And now I'll end my session here, and I welcome you all to ask any queries, any concerns which you might have, which I was not able to address, or which maybe Kunal sir or Himanshu sir was not able to address. So please go ahead and ask your doubts. We'll be way more than happy to help all or any of your queries. So thank you.
Myself, Anush Shukla. I will teach mathematics in the foundation program. If you have any query related to the academic session, then you can share with us.
Hello, this is Tejasvi Gupta. I'll also be teaching mathematics in the foundation division. And please, we welcome your queries in the chat box. Whatever you want to say, whatever questions you want to have. So please go ahead. Feel free and ask the questions. We'll be very happy to help you. Okay, so we see a comment mentioning that they're liking the system of Zeal. They're continuing with us. So thank you for the faith, and we hope to produce similar and better results in the upcoming years. Thank you.
Yeah, one more question.
Okay.
One more question related to CBSE and the ICSE. In that, CBSE batches will be individual, and the ICSE batch will be also individual. In that, the 9th CBSE and 10th CBSE will be individual terms, and 9th ICSE and 10th ICSE will individual batches will be for the kids. Don't worry about that. We discuss about the academics related to test series and all the things. One more question. Yeah, there are the 3 types of the phases. In the first phase, it will be 3-month session. In that, we cover near about 30 to 35% syllabus with the school syllabus as well as with the TWT. In that, we cover topic-wise test as well the monthly test as well. And after next in 3 months, we cover near about again 30 to 35% syllabus with cumulative assessment. And other than in the third phase, we just conclude the whole syllabus with final examination with TWT, cumulative assessments, and as well as in the full test. The cumulative assessment will be totally MCQ, and the TWT will be full subjective type test paper, and the full test will be again subjective test paper as per the guidelines of the CBSE. The batch size, one question by the one parent, the batch size will be there, it's near about 20 students in a batch.
Yeah, someone was asking about when will the school syllabus be completed. So rest assured, the school syllabus will get completed by the month of November, and for grade 10, and for grade 9 it might go to December, mid-December, but it will be completed within this year so that we have ample time to practice for the final exams. Also, someone asked about the assurance, and so rest assured your child will be completely taken care of over here. Individual attention will be provided. Whatever doubts he has missed out those chapters or he has missed those sessions, all those doubts, all those theory part, everything will be covered over here with regular assignments. So individual attention will be given, so rest assured.
One more question related to study material. In that, we are covering 6 subjects: physics, chemistry, maths, biology, SST, and English. In that, we have provided the study material in the hard copies. In that, we cover theory part, MCQ type of the questions, level 1 exercise question, and level 2 exercise questions. The classes will be, we first start our classes online as per the guidelines of the government. And after that, when the condition will be comfortable, we convert in the hybrid classes, and after that we come for the offline classes with the regular session, with the doubt session, and all the things. The timing will be in the morning, in the weekend we just cover in Saturday in evening time 4:30 to 8:30, and in Sunday morning it will be 9 to 1 p.m. From the next week, the class will be start for the 9th and 10th standard.
Someone just said thank you for the induction programs. Completely, it's our pleasure to help you out. What about the TWT? So there will be topic-wise tests. Once a chapter gets completed, a test will be conducted on that chapter. So we'll be having TWTs. Yeah.
One more question from Shraddha Saha. What will be the schedule of SST and the English class? We cover 3 days in a class. In that 2 days were core subject, physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. And the third day will be SST and English. The class timing will be near about the duration of the one class of SST and English will be near 1.5 hours each class.
Study material. When will we get this?
On the last week of April, you can collect our study material in the hard copies.
Timings, Saturday, Sundays.
1 minute. The timing will be in the weekend. It's 4:30 to 8:30, and in Sunday morning from 9 to 1 p.m. It be one question from the Arthur Bajpayee. Study material books when need to be collected? It's last week of April.
Segregation of batches.
Yeah, in the curriculum, already Sasank sir already discussed about our whole phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. In the first starting 3 months, we cover the school syllabus. After that, by the performance of TWT, and after the cumulative assessment of performance in the student, we segregate batches in the Olympiad batch as well as for the regular classes.
When will we get this?
One minute. The timing will be in the weekend. It's 4:30 to 8:30, and in Sunday morning from 9 to 1 p.m.
So also again for the segregation of batches, so the entire segregation takes care only on one purpose, the betterment of the child. So when we analyze a child is better for a particular batch, where he is most suitable, the child is placed in that particular batch so that he can get the maximum output and the maximum knowledge. So that's our motive behind the segregation. Also, the classes are starting tomorrow. So
Related to the timetable, we share end of the day on WhatsApp group. So don't worry about that. We will share the timetable as soon as possible. And yeah, we can schedule another slot for the any examination if you missing any or skip any classes. Maximum the weekend, it's a Friday, Saturday and Sunday will be the class schedule mainly.
Also, I can completely understand you have quite a few questions based on the timetable. So a detailed timetable for your particular center and your particular batch will be sent over to you over WhatsApp. So please do not stress out over the timetable. It will be completely conveyed to you. Also regarding the weekday timings, so weekday we completely understand that the students have their schools in the morning. So the timings, if and all, for the weekdays will be in the evening. Integrated and non-integrated course, that's for, that's we only conduct for JEE mains, for JEE and JEE mains and advanced and NEET. Again, so timetable will be conveyed over WhatsApp message and okay, so if in the weekday, as I conveyed, if in the weekdays it will be in the evening. Saturday classes again will be in the evening. You'll be getting a detailed timetable over WhatsApp.
For all the subject, should we need to buy exemplar books for all the subjects?
Exemplar books, yes. My personal suggestion would be exemplar books are quite helpful in your board preparations. So yeah, they're helpful. Will be the test online? Currently, yes. Due to the current scenario, the COVID scenario, we are continuing with online. But as situation becomes more and more conducive for an offline environment, we'll be shifting to hybrid and then to an online environment. 10th classes will be there. Again, it will be primarily in the weekends, might be there in the weekdays as well. So we'll be conveying over WhatsApp.
One more question by the Manasri Jadhav. What if a student miss any class due to health or the other issues? We schedule cover-up session if anyone miss the class. Don't worry about that. Yeah, study material we provide in the hard copies. You can collect from last week of April. What about the 8th standard? It will start from 20th of April for the 8th standard classes.
Will it be completely online? So currently, as I said, we are starting with an online environment. But as situation gets better, we'll be moving to hybrid and offline. So currently also, I would like to specify that currently also it's not a compulsion. If the student has some doubts, you are most welcome to the center. The center will be a second home for the student. Rest assured about that. So you can come to the center, clarify your doubts, get your things cleared up. So there's no problem about that.
Study materials last week.
Yeah, study materials you'll be getting in the last week of the month, and you can collect it from the center. You can visit the center and collect it.
No, Saturday will be evening session.
Okay, Saturdays, there is a query for Saturdays. So Saturdays usually students, there are few schools which are operational on Saturdays as well. So that's the reason we'll have to conduct in the evening on Saturdays.
In whole academic year, we cover only 6 subjects, that is physics, chemistry, maths, biology, SST, English only, not other subject.
Yeah. So, okay, so someone is asking if we are outside Mumbai, so is there a provision? So whenever you, so the study material can be provided. So no need to worry about that.
Online is Zoom app.
Okay. Yeah, if you are, okay, just a second. There was a query about if you are unable to visit the center because you are out of station, out of town. So we'll provide the online material to you and you can refer the material, the same material over online.
Yeah, one more question. One more question by Akshay. Should we need to maintain the separate notebooks for all the subjects? Yes. The center timing is from 9 to in evening 9 o'clock. From morning 9 a.m. to in evening 9 p.m.
On Sunday, what will we do? There will be regular lectures. The regular lectures will be scheduled on Saturdays and Sundays.
Online classes on which application? That is Zoom.
So online classes will be currently on Zoom. Receiving online study material will be appreciated. Thank you for that. If you are unable to visit the center, obviously your comfort is important. The material will be shared online.
No Sanskrit classes. No.
Okay, so for other subjects like Sanskrit, we do not have a provision currently. Sorry for that.
One more question from.
What about doubt session?
One more question from the Iman Kohari. What about the doubt session? We schedule the doubt session online as well the offline at our center. We provide all the schedule on WhatsApp group as well.
Okay. Any other questions? Your questions, queries are welcome. If you have anything popping up in your mind, please go ahead.
Okay.
Great then. We are more than happy to serve you and provide with all the solutions to your queries. And okay, so before exiting, we just got a doubt. Can doubts be emailed if not possible to visit the center? Obviously, yes. You can email the doubts. The teacher will be more than happy to help you out there. And so we're sorry, but there's no third language. So yeah. Early will be appreciated. Okay, great. Cool. So yeah.
One more question for the 8th standard. If it is possible for you, please come down to the center for the inquiry for the 8th standard. And thank you so much. Yes. You can purchase for the maths references book, R.D. Sharma, R.S. Agrawal, and so on. We also provide the time-bound assignments and study material related to all the regular classes as well for the Olympiads. And the last week of April, we provide all study material in the hard copies. And we cover only 6 subjects. Again, I'm just repeating it. Science, physics, chemistry, and biology, and maths, SST, and English. In the Sunday, there will be the regular classes as well. We provide the soft copies in the material for the classes. Don't worry about that. There is no third language.
So, okay, so I guess that's it. Great then, happy to help you. Please, if you have any other questions, there might be some questions arising in your mind after the session. Please feel free to visit the center and get all those queries clarified. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. And thank you to the other faculties as well. So, great, thank you.